We're back! Yay! We're
We
back.
are
I love
back, indeed.
Player's story. Um, First question. Winter or forest? Answer in the comments below.
No context is provided.
Yeah, we're not giving you guys context. We just want to know what the answer is. So I guess we have to remember what we were doing. I think we were training on speed, I'm pretty sure. That's why we're in Morks. It's been a while since we recorded. I'm sorry about that. I've actually have to say thanks for most everybody for being patient with me about this. I've had a lot going on, and I don't really want to record sounding all sad or tired, and because it's just not as entertaining if I'm like, you know, speed, you know.
I don't know. Some of the best recordings we have are when one or the other of us is pretty dopey.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between like being silly tired and just tired.
Gotcha.
But I've just been really busy, so I'm hoping that most of it's passed by now. And no, I did not go on vacation. I'll actually be going on vacation in a month or so, but no, I didn't go on vacation. I had a couple people ask me that, and I'm like, nah, I kind of wish, but that will come.
Yeah, I'm about to get busy. Actually, I probably should have been busy.
Oh yeah, and I beat Artanelico 3, so I was pretty excited about that.
Sweet.
Helper and I spent a lot of time playing that game, and we were both thoroughly disappointed by the lack of one character, and no, it wasn't Croy.
So you're saying there's plenty of Croy?
No, but he actually was in the credits for like maybe a second and a half, which is more than I expected, to be honest. No, but for anyone who plays the series, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to ruin anything. But it was fun. Sad the series is over, but we can move on to like doing Let's Plays with Monster Hunter.
Most excellent.
I've actually been playing Chocobo's Dungeon again on Wii. I never actually beat it the first time.
What is it anyway? I don't even know what it is.
It's a mystery dungeon
I've seen it
game.
in stores, but
It's a cute mystery dungeon game. It's actually pretty good. It's got little Final Fantasy elements. Ooh, yay, great. You know, like job system and everything. But they have some. For anyone who doesn't know what a mystery dungeon game is, it's pretty much you have either multiple small dungeons or one large one, and every time you go in, the floor is different. Oh, you were keeping track of what to say to him, weren't you, Icon?
I believe so. So he did something good, or he got a great. If you say keep going, he just understands. So I wouldn't do that one. That's all I've written down so far.
Great job! Yay, he's happy! But yeah, a mystery dungeon game is every time you go in, the floor is different, so you don't know what the map is. You don't know. You kind of know what the monsters might be depending on the game. But I really love mystery dungeon games. But yeah, just Chocobo's dungeon one's actually pretty good because it's got some special dungeons. Like one of them, it's like everyone in the dungeon has 1 HP. So I'm like, oh, one hit KO.
Yeah.
Wow, he's getting a lot of speed now. Okay, I think a battle was either this week or next month. Okay. I'm just gonna keep giving him speed. He can never have too much speed. Boing, boing. Push him. Aw, do you want to rest, Wander? No.
I didn't even say anything.
Well, he's doing so well, I don't want to lose it.
Don't want to break the streak.
I don't want to break. Yeah, I don't want to break the streak on that.
Let's just keep pushing him until he breaks finally.
No, not that hard. Ooh, a Maki fish.
I saw this infographic that was put up today that showed the differences between PC and Mac users.
Okay, what was it?
And it was interesting because it's actually poll data, and so there's this website that has thousands of users, and they have like thousands of questions they ask their users, and they correlated the data with people who claimed they were PC users and people that claimed they were Mac users, against like tastes and interests and things like that. And it was interesting going down the list. I can share some of them, but that I don't know. I'd spoil it, I guess. So I'm sure if you look up like infographic Mac versus PC, it'll be like #1 on Google by like tomorrow or something.
Because all my viewers will be Googling it.
Of course, they're all interested in this. Sorry, I see Mackie Fish and I always think Mac. Sorry. That's how I got on that tangent.
I just assumed you wanted to talk about Max, because, you know, why not?
I do look for excuses because I'm, pretentious guy. I love Max, whatnot. So. Blah 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 blah
Blah, 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 blah.
blah 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 blah.
Mirage Cup. Is the cup a mirage? Do we even get cups? Like,
Is
trophies?
the cup even there?
The cup
Where's
is
the
an
Mirage
eye!
cup?
Bad joke. And before anyone asks, no, I don't have Portal 2. I was gonna wait for Helper to come back. He's traveling again, so he travels a lot with his job, so.
And I'm holding off for another one of my friends that I'm gonna play co-op with. So. I plan to play it eventually, but just not yet.
Yeah, we plan to play it eventually, but we have a long list of games we're trying to play. Like, I know we really want to finish Lost Odyssey. It's like we started that like over a year ago, and then Helper went on a really long trip, and I didn't really want to play without him because it wasn't as much fun. Plus, to be honest, if anyone's played Lost Odyssey, y'all are gonna laugh at me for this, but the main bad guy actually scares me. Not like in a silly scare. He actually scares me. I don't know why. He just gives me the creepies every time I see this guy. Helper thought I was kidding for a while, and then he realized I was being serious. He's like, I can't look at him. He scares me. He's not even that scary. I mean, for anyone who's played the game, you're probably laughing right now out loud, like, oh, she's retarded. But it's kind of one of those things. I don't know why. He just gives me the creeps.
I've never played the game. I've seen the intro sequence. I've seen you guys play it a little bit, but...
Yeah, there was a scene with a snake, and I'm not afraid of snakes, but it was just a creepy scene with this snake. Yeah, that was... It just... No, I don't want to think about it. Ugh. Think about something else, like kicking this plant's butt. And oh yeah, speaking of games and stuff, I know I had recently a couple people ask me to do Monster Rancher 4. It's kind of a nice break from people wanting me to play 2 all the time. I would actually jump on the chance to play 4. I really like 4. The problem with that is I've never actually beaten S-Cup. I guess it's kind of one of those games where I didn't take it as seriously as the other Monster Ranchers. I just enjoyed playing it. I mean, I wasn't after a goal. I just enjoyed raising the monsters and doing the dungeons and stuff. So I never actually got to a point where I could defeat S-Cup. So I'm kind of afraid I would not do the game justice. Unless you guys just want to see me raise monsters and have fun and not go after beating S-Cup, then I would love to play 4. It's got my second favorite monster in it, actually. The Rippers. But,
Rippers?
yeah.
Okay.
They're actually really cool. I can't really explain it, what they look like. They have big old tails and big old hands, but they're really good at power and speed. I just like them a lot. I like their personalities. And of course, if I was gonna play 5, which I think is EVO in America, Monster Rancher EVO, is that what they call it here?
I thought that EVO was 4.
No, I think EVO is 5, but for some reason I keep calling it 5. I think it's because it's Monster Rancher 5 in Japan, and that's the real name right there. Of course, I was gonna say that I'd say Monster Farm 5.
I was say, yeah, you would know better than I would. I mean, 2 is the only one I played, so.
But yeah, anyways, that's a really easy one. There's not even a battle system. I mean, you just do a storyline and fight little ghosts in the forest or something. I can't even remember.
I thought 5 was the one with the circus.
Yeah, it is. But there's no tournament system like in the other Monster Ranchers.
Oh, okay.
You just wander around in forests and kill things.
Gotcha.
And you train through the circus, which is actually a lot of fun. You have to have some kind of skill.
Well, I mean, it's good that they would introduce kind of a skill-based component into it. Otherwise, it just becomes kind of a grind.
Yeah. I really kind of liked the circus training in 5. The only problem with it is after a while it gets kind of tiring. And it's a little... It could be, it'd definitely be tiring, especially if you're trying to do something like, you know, the phone rings or something in the middle of it, you're like, oh man, you gotta pause. It can really mess you up.
Like with the timing rhythm-based things, or
yeah.
what?
Beautiful worked on the grade.
Wait, was it beautiful, or did we say great job?
Oh, great job.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because, okay, so this was... Let's see here. If we said keep going previously and he was happy,
Oh, he was? So should we just say it again?
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll do its best. Okay. I don't know what that means.
How much speed do we have? I haven't even been paying attention. I've just been doing like speed, speed, speed. I like watching how slow and tired he looks. He's like, ugh. That's awesome. He could use more speed. Let's rest him. So I know I had a couple people ask me if I was going to raise Wonder like I did Blink, where I'm going to show everything. Yes, I am. That's not what I originally planned, but because there's so much story that I haven't shown, I'm afraid that if I do too much off screen, I might miss story and stuff like that, and like random rivals showing up. So I don't know. I know we're gonna finish out showing everything for Wander, but I don't know if we're gonna do a third monster like that just yet. If you guys are enjoying watching us do every single thing for every monster, then yeah, I guess I don't see a problem with doing it the same way for the third monster. I mean, I don't know how much you guys want to watch the same thing over and over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can kind of do what we did for Monster Rancher 1 and just kind of be like, here's C-Cup, here's the story, stuff that happens in between.
That's what I wanted to do, but it's kind of hard with this one because, you know, I don't, like I said, I don't want to miss anything. I mean, the option is to sit here and record everything and just not upload it all, but by then I might as well just upload it.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd little situation with all the different plot as we explore the different lands and stuff.
I think right now, I'm safe to say that there's only one event left in Morix that I know of, but I can't remember what triggers it. I think we did most of the jungle stories. We haven't even been to Goat or Brillia, and we obviously haven't finished the desert since that golem keeps kicking my butt. Was it Boldwin was his name? I can't remember.
That sounds correct to me.
Boldwin.
Because there's Boldwin and the other one.
I just got totally nerdy on that, and for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've been looking at, like, code all day, but I almost was like, I'm gonna name my golem Italic Win. You know, like bold and italic and underline.
Oh, so I was playing, this is not anytime recently, but I was playing Cave Story a long time back. I finally found out the names of, like, the major characters in it, like two of the major characters, and one of them is named Quote. He's the main character. So I didn't think much of it, you know, his name is Quote, whatever. And there's a girl that he meets probably through, her name is Curly. Didn't think much of it either when I saw that, and then later on I found out that her last name is Brace. So it's Curly, Brace, and Quote.
That's awesome.
And I think that there might have been another character too that had the name that was like that, but it turns out that yeah, it was very intentional that they'd been named that way, and I was like, golly, you know.
Oh my gosh! So any nerds out there that are watching this, you guys are gonna love this too. We actually had a user, like at my company. I don't know the guy personally, but we had this user call say he was having all these problems logging in and getting around our application, and I was like, so we looked it up. His last name is Null, Null. It was throwing off everything we had because it thought his name was Null, and I was like, oh my gosh. That was a while ago, but I just thought that was a funny story.
That's pretty insane.
That must be terrible to have a last name of Null. And
all the IT managers in the crowd are now rushing to check their software.
Oh man.
Easy. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many times you put in like some statement that says something like,
equals
if
null.
such and such equals null,
yeah.
You know, give an error message.
Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna level up nothing. And I know back a while ago we asked people of what we should talk about in times like this. I think the only suggestion we had was music.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we ran out of time, so.
You mean in the video, or that our run ran out?
Well, both, actually.
Okay. Let's feed him. If we feed him some nuts, he'll be nuts. You are what you eat. It's like, I feel like I'm nuts sometimes. Like, I was at work Thursday, and I asked one of my coworkers, and I was like, do we have tomorrow off? Which was Friday, and he's like, no, why? And I stupidly, you guys are gonna love this, I said, because it's Black Friday. And he's like, the shopping day? And I'm like, no, the other one, the Easter one. He goes, that's Good Friday. Everyone's been laughing at me since for that one. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed, and I was like, I can't believe I typed that.
Yeah, Smappy doesn't come from a background that celebrates Good Friday, so.
No, but it was still kind of funny. I didn't mean it. I certainly didn't mean to bash it anyway. I was just being retarded because I had the right thing in my mind. I just had the wrong word.
No, I got a good chuckle out of it too.
Okay, so I'm sitting here trying to think of what I want to do. I guess I'll just decide that between videos, and we'll see you guys in the next video when we keep training. Um, yeah, I guess I'll decide later. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye guys.